Hi grade 7, welcome back to your next lesson of guitar. This is going to be the beginning of an exciting journey we're going to take together because we're going to learn some very famous tunes from very famous movie themes, from very famous series themes, from very famous cartoon themes, and we're going to stay here for a little while because these are fun things to play. And if someone ever asks you, hey, can you play me something on the guitar? Just come to this and they will be like, whoa, that is pretty cool. So this is going to be our first theme of this term. I'm only going to do two, so one for this week and one for next week, and I'll play you the theme and I will show you the scales quite quickly so that we won't stay too long there and we can get to the music. And your goal is to be able to play each theme with the right strokes. So this means if you've been playing with a thumb for a very long time and you know I've told you to stop playing with your thumb because your pick allows you to be heard better, start playing with your pick. If you know you've been floating like this, it causes a lot of inaccuracies because it causes you to hit a lot of other strings. I want you to stop that and also start kung fu chopping because now that allows you to play accurately. So that means put your hand on the bridge, chop, 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 and move along your wrist, okay? Just like that. No more floating. This was baby stuff. I want you now start kung fu chopping, okay? So this is how our theme goes. Make sure your guitar is tuned. And I'll play it for you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Super famous theme. If you don't know it, you need to have watched more old cartoons because it's very iconic. All right, let's get to it. So let's go quickly through our first scale. To know 2 scales for each theme. And this is going to be our first one, E minor pentatonic. And I want you to pay close attention to the strokes that I am using. Make sure you keep with the right strokes on your right hand and you're using the right fingers on your left hand. So we're going to go on the low E string. We're going to play a 0 with an upstroke, 3 with a downstroke, 5 with an upstroke using our index and ring. So up, down, up. Then we're going to go to our 7th fret and use a down. So far, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then we're going to go 2 strings down with a on the 5th and 7th fret of the A and D. Up, down, up, down. So far, every string on that 7th fret has been played with a down. Let's do that together. 0, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7 with the strokes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So now we're going to move again. So notice how we've drawn 2 rectangles. If you join these dots, that's a rectangle. If you join from here to here, that's another rectangle. So get used to those shapes. So up, down, up, down, up, down. Now we're going to go to the 9th fret and now it's going to be an up, up. And then going to go underneath to 7 and 9. So we're drawing another rectangle and it's going to be down, up. So once again, all the notes on the 7th fret are down, down, up. So we went up on the D string, 9th fret, down on the 7th, up on the 9th. Let's go all the way from the beginning up until there. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And once we reach there, when we're going to the B string, we're going to change our fingering. This is not a must, but for those who know they can do it, I want you to change the fingering. If you know that it's a bit hard for you, then you can still use your index and ring finger. But right here, I want to use our Member of Parliament combination, our middle pinky, MP, Members of Parliament. So we're going to go down, up, down. We're going to start with a down over here on the 8th fret. Notice how it's an upside down triangle. If you join the dots, base and the tip right there. down, up, down. So, members of parliament combination, 8th fret with a down, 10th fret with an up, 12th fret with a down. So, down, up, down. And once you're here, you're going to go underneath and do another down, up. Okay? Down, up, down. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be an up, down. You have to finish on a down, okay? So, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Notice how we haven't repeated any stroke. We haven't gone down, down, up, down. We don't have 2 downs back to back. We don't have 2 ups back to back. After every up is a down. After every down is an up. Let's try that from the beginning. Up, down, 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 up, down. One more time. Up, down, 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 up, down. Now let's try it backwards, starting with a downstroke, okay? Not an up. Down, up, 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 down, up. Again, backwards. Down, up, 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 down, up. Let's try it from the beginning all the way to the top and then back down. 3, go. Up, down, 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 backwards. Down, up, 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 down, up. One last time. Down, up, 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 down. Backwards, start down. Down, up, 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 down, up. So when you get here, finish on a down. When you get back up here, finish with an up. Okay? Now that's our first scale called E minor pentatonic. All right, that's our E minor pentatonic extended because we're doing it across the whole fretboard from 0 up until 12 on all strings, okay? So if I ask you to play E minor pentatonic extended, that's what you're gonna play. Let's go to our second scale, very famous scale and sounds a bit creepier, kind of used a lot in Mexican music and spooky scenes. It's called our harmonic minor scale and it sounds like this. Let's see how to play that. We're going to start with the index finger on the 7th fret. We're going to go down, ring finger on the 9th fret, up, and then pinky on the 10th fret, down. So down, up, down. Then we're going to repeat the same exact fingers underneath it, but now with an up, down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, up. And the reason why we're starting with an up over here is so we don't have any 2 strokes repeating themselves, okay? So down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to go underneath and we're going to do a down, up, index, ring. I mean, sorry, not on the 7th, but on the 8th. So down, up, not 7th, but 8th. Down, up. So these two are close together with our middle ring finger. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's a very important note right there. Down, up, a lot of tension. One more time. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Without me talking. And then this is our new starting point. We're going to keep going and we're going to do 7th fret on the B string. So we went down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we're going to start with a downstroke over here on the 7th fret. Down, middle finger with an up on the 8th. Pinky with a down on the 10th. Down, up, down. Okay? Down, up, down. 7, 8, 10. Then we're gonna go do the exact same thing with these two fingers, but now with an up stroke on the 7th, down stroke on the 8th. Okay, so the same thing right here we have here, except this one had the pinky. So down, up, down, up, down. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then we're gonna make a big move on the 11th fret, up, down on the 12th. So up on the 11th, down on the 12th of the high. So those last 4 notes, down, up, down, up. Let's try the whole thing slowly. Down, up, 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 down. One more time. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's try it backwards. Down, up, 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 down. Watch this. Up, down. That note right there. Those tension notes. One more time without me talking. Start on the down and finished with a down over there. That's our harmonic minor scale. Alright, so if we put those two scales together, this is what we have. E minor pentatonic, so up, down. Then E minor harmonic, those are 2 scales that you're going to need to play the Pink Panther. So now let's get into the Pink Panther.